order to freely walk in the water. How big of a body size is needed? Will they drown? Is this the legendary Loch Ness monster? In fact, during the dinosaur era, all living beings were incredibly huge. In order to find more food, dinosaurs would constantly migrate from the Arctic Circle to the African continent, from South America to Asia. Their agile figures could be seen almost everywhere. The climate at both ends of the earth was also changing. Once autumn passes, food becomes scarcer. Prehistoric creatures sensitive to temperature and food would migrate to warmer places following the seasons. The herbivorous dinosaurs were the largest group among them. They kept walking along the rivers until they found a suitable place to survive. The carnivorous dinosaurs would follow behind, waiting for the opportunity to attack them. But they were not the only victims. Other predators following behind would also be attacked. For example, the smaller-sized feathered dragons. Feathered dragons were fierce in nature, but slightly inferior to the spiked dragons. Even when they acted as a group, they still had little chance of winning, so they rarely engaged in direct confrontation, and instead chose to hide in narrow stone caves. This way, they could not only protect themselves wisely, but also launch surprise attacks in defense. If the spiked dragons couldn't attack the feathered dragons, they would leave. After all, their target was the large herbivorous dinosaurs. Once the spiked dragons left, the feathered dragons would continue to follow in their footsteps. They kept walking along the mountain paths, always paying attention to the movements of the herbivorous dinosaurs. But the herbivorous dinosaurs were in the sea, at least for now, safe. Predators could only watch helplessly, unable to do anything to them. But the seas are not a safe place either. Countless necklace lizards are gathering towards the coast. In this area, necklace lizards are not the largest predators, but their numbers make other creatures step back in fear. Soon, the beach welcomes a grand celebration. Masses of wind god pterosaurs circle in the air, while the coast is crawling with necklace lizards. Necklace lizards, with their 15-meter lengths and 5-ton weights, continuously crawl in the same direction, seemingly waiting for some sort of prey. Their facial features alone are enough to send a shiver down one's spine. Necklace lizards belong to the swimming group, and mainly feed on fish or other marine creatures, but they sometimes move on land, much like sea lions. Another predator in the seas is the Kronosaurus. The Kronosaurus, with its 9-meter length and 4-ton weight, has a better-looking face, yet is equally dangerous. They both live in the same seas. Will they fight each other? Let's find out in the next episode.